Hi, welcome to this course on time management with ChatGPT. Use AI as your personal assistant. What do you want to do with your day? You would definitely want to make some time for health, work, family, and friends, and also have some leisure time. You would like to get some exercise, some sunlight, and also you would like to work at your full efficiency and produce quality results in the least amount of time possible. Also, you would definitely love to spend a lot of time with your friends and family and enjoy the doing activities which everyone enjoys. And also, you would just like to let your mind wander and do activities just for fun. So, what is the aim of this course? We would be learning how to identify and prioritize different tasks using Google Keep, which is a simple note taking app. Then we would be using ChatGPT to create a schedule for us, and then we would be scheduling those uh, tasks which we have generated using ChatGPT into our Google Calendar, such that we would be getting reminded and it would be well organized. Also, we would be recognizing the common mistakes which we do in the time management. Looking forward to seeing you in the course. Hi. If you had taken any time management course or productivity course, you would have definitely come across these two: 80-20 rule and Parkinson's law. So, what are they? 80-20 rule states that 20% of effort results in 80% of the result. So, whatever you are doing, like say you are doing 100 tasks per day, only 20% of them will result in 80% of the results which you achieve. Also, if you have like 10 clothes in your wardrobe, only 20% of them you would be wearing 80% of the time. This principle applies to various fields, and it's a very interesting principle because if you are able to identify the 20% important things which you are doing, and if you do more of them, you will be getting better and better results. And next is Parkinson's law. What does it say? It says that work expands itself to the time period. So what does it mean? So if say you have given a time to complete a project of 3 months, so you would be procrastinating and not putting a lot of effort for the completion. You would spend only one hour a day approximately, or no time, and do most of it by the end of the month, just before the deadline approaches. So what is a way to break this Parkinson's law? It is to set yourself shorter deadlines so that you can focus more and also prioritize tasks and eliminate all the distractions so that you can complete it quickly and avoid wasting time. Because when you are not focusing on completion of the result but procrastinating, the task is not being done and also the stress increases. So these two rules will be helping us how to identify our tasks in the next video. Looking forward to see you in the next video. Hi, welcome back. Now, without any further delay, let's get straight into how to create a different list of items and identify and prioritize them, which we would like to do for the day. So first you have to search for Google Notes or Google Keep. So once you get for the Google, you would be able to access Google Keep, or you can just use any of the note taking apps. It's your preference. So once you have got into the Google Keep, you can create a simple list like what are the things you would like to achieve for the day. Like I would like to exercise and watch a movie, or I would just like to go for a walk, or I would like to create a course, or it could be anything. So you might be like reading a book or anything. So this list is completely up to you, like what is the best use of the time. And also you will definitely be having other responsibilities like just going for work, and it could be a large chunk of it would be taking a large chunk of time, like you have to go to the office and work there and come back. So even that can be considered and added to the list. So this list is simply like what you would like to do and what items you would definitely want to add into your day and do them without missing, which you have been missing since a lot of time. So once you have made this list, So then you can start reorganizing them. You can't skip work, so just simply reorganize them in such a way that it is it makes sense to you, and from the most important to the least important. So you have to definitely go to the work, and you would like to exercise, like have a workout routine more than like go for a walk, or like you can prioritize going for a walk more than exercise. And also then maybe you would like to watch a movie and have more fun after getting exhausted from the work, or you would like to ensure that you read a book before you do any of these, like right after coming from the book you would like to read a book to improve your skills or to learn more or relax. So this list varies from individual to individual. And also another way to decide what to do with the list is making a list of goals which you would like to accomplish in 5 or 10 years, or in the this year itself, like in the coming year. So you can think of goals like I want to earn more money, or I would like to get new friendships, or like I would like to be more strong physically and increase my strength. So once you have identified your goals, then you have to think of them, like what can you do actively today to make this happen. To make more money, you would definitely require to improve skills or your earning potential. Like you have to provide value to the others so that they would be willing to pay you money for the services or the products which you have provided to them. So you can say this like improve skills. So then the question would be like what skills. So you can actively search on them, like for today, let's say you want to you have created these goals, and you want to after right after coming out to work you want to research on different skills or courses or books you can read to upskill yourself. So you can just make a list of items which align to your goals and which you would be liking want to do every day, so that you would be able to accomplish your goal. So this list would be varying from each person to each person, and also it might include everything which you are like to do, or like it, and try to keep it simple, because planning shouldn't be taking writing this list shouldn't be taking more than 5 minutes or like 2-3 minutes, because you would want to do this every day. So if writing the list itself is taking a lot of time, so then it is counterproductive, because you want to actually work rather than just planning out the day. So make this list simple, and once this list you have generated, then it would be helping you to reuse this list, so that you don't have to create this list again and again. And also once you start working, you would definitely be adding or removing this item, because you would be recognizing new things which you would like to do, or the things which you would not like to continue. So in this way you can just simply recognize different things you would like to do and simply reorder them here based on their importance to you, which you feel personally. And that concludes this video. Next we will be seeing how we can make a schedule out of this using ChatGPT. Thank you. Welcome back. Now that we have created the list of items which we would like to do in the day, now we are up for the next step. So we have to search for ChatGPT. It's an AI trained model which works in a conversational way, which we can easily use and interact with. Once you go to their website openai.com and try ChatGPT and sign up, then you would be able to come to this screen where you would be getting the new chat. And once you get to the chat, you have to simply open the list of items which you have to do and copy these and say create a schedule and paste all of this and just hit enter, and it would be generating a schedule for you. Like it's a sample schedule, and you can always change it and modify it which suits your needs. And see, as it is able to even recognize that work is 8 hours, and it's a very intelligent application which is very easy to use and very helpful. So you can see that this schedule which it has created is very reasonable and really perfect and suiting like most of the needs. And once all these schedules are created, you can also add upon this and create follow-up questions. Like, let's say that if your work is more than 8 hours, so you can say that modify the above schedule such that the work is 9 hours. So in this way you can play around with this tool, and it would be generating the schedules. And please do remember that this is not 100% perfect. So let's say you wake up at 4 a.m., or like, or if you are able to wake up at 6 a.m., and also it might be your work hours might be different. So it is not one size fit all, but rather it's just a suggestion which would be helping you to analyze like how your work is being spent, and where you can possibly assign these tasks without you worrying like about how to where to place which task. So this would be helping you greatly to get a vague idea where you can place this tasks, so that you would be able to organize your day and be prepared for the day in much efficient way. So I hope this helps. So let's see you in the next step. Hi, welcome back. So now that we have created a schedule and you are able to analyze like at what time period you are available and free, so you are now ready for the next step on creating an events. So let's say like you like this event of doing exercise for 1 hour at 9 p.m. So you are really free and you would definitely like to do it. So then you can simply go to your Google Calendar, or you can just search for Google Calendar, and you would be navigated to the Google Calendar, and from there you could create these events. So you can create it for to any day of the month, and you can simply access, and you would also be getting different ways in which like views like month, week, year, etc. So once you have got open your Google Calendar, and you can just create a simple schedule. Like, let's say I like this suggestion, and I would say like I would like to daily exercise from 9 to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. every day. So here also you would have many additional features, like you can set a notification so that it would be reminding you, and also you can add description. So I like to follow the YouTube videos and do the exercise, so I can simply copy this URL and add description. And also you can share it with your friends, like if there are any upcoming events. So we are all sort of familiar with the Google Calendar and its use. So by combining these three together, we would be able to achieve more productive results. And also there are many other options, like let's say you would like to uh, do it every day. Like you would like to do exercise every day, and like try to make it a habit by taking up a challenge for 30 days, or like by you would like to do it until the end of the month. So there are many options, and once you are done, so it would be automatically updating for the each day, so that you don't have to create it again and again. And also if so this would be and also be flexible, so that if there is any emergency or any change of plan, it's not that you have to stick very strictly to the schedule, but it is rather a suggestion, so that you would be able to follow along in this follow along with the activity without missing it. So this concludes this step of adding the events to the Google Calendar. So you can see that how it has automatically added to each day for the entire month. So I hope it helps. See you in the next video. Hi, welcome back. As I have discussed before, these are just suggestions for you to organize your day well. It's not that you have to stick strictly to any of these, but rather it is just a suggestion for you to organize your day and help you to organize tasks in a better way so that you don't miss out on any task. Let's say you are exercising now and it has become a habit. Now you can move on to the next task, or you can just add multiple events like read a book, uh, and create this event and follow through it every day, so that you would be able to accomplish both of these and stay organized. Like at a glance you would be able to understand what you're doing for the entire day and at what time what is scheduled. And also be prepared to break rules and firefighting, because life is not perfect and there would be many instances where won't be able to stick to the schedule and some emergency might pop up, or like is there any deadline is approaching, then you might be or you might not be able to exercise at 9 p.m. So you might be working overnight, or you might have to work and do some other task, or like there's an emergency or like any fun event which you can't miss out. So these are just suggestions for you, so that in your day-to-day life you are able to add the tasks which you would like to do, but you are unable to make time for them. So this is an important point to remember, because when we get too rigid or in a fixed mind state, like we are creating the schedule but we are not following, so schedules should be working for us, but not vice versa. So be prepared to break all the rules when it is important, like any emergencies pop up or you have to do any deadline important work with a strict deadline. So this was the one point I wanted to discuss with you all. So that's it for this video. Thank you. See you in the next one. Hi, welcome to this section. This section is on what are the common mistakes and possible solutions which may make while doing the scheduling and in the time management. So we will be looking at what is overscheduling and being overproductive, procrastination, distractions, and at multitasking. So welcome to this section. Hi, welcome back. So now we would be looking at distractions. So what are distractions? Like we would be getting distracted frequently, and nowadays it is more easy to get distracted with all the notifications we would be getting from different social media apps and different tasks, and there is always a new movie to watch, a new series to catch up with. So there are many distractions which keep us away from our work. So what is a possible solution to it? So don't try to eliminate this one, because the more you want to stop the distraction and stop the craving, the more you would be getting indulged into the distraction. So what is the key solution to it? So let's say you would like to use social media compulsory, like it's you are like you feel good, or like you would like to connect with your friends. So what you could do is, if there is an habit which you would like to do, or like an important assignment which you have to complete, so make sure that you keep time for assignment in the morning, or like the assessment which you have to do compulsory. And once you are able to complete it, try to complete it within the time period and work with the full force and full speed, because as we have discussed before in the Parkinson's law, the more time you give to this task, the more it will take. So show a sense of urgency and try to complete it within the given time period. So once you would be as strong, because once you are dedicating this time and able to complete this time, then you have so much free time. So once you are able to complete this task, you have left with all the time. So now you can just simply create any time period, like as long as you want you can use the social media, because once you are hit the main target up, then you're free to use or do whatever you like to do, or you can just simply watch a movie or watch Netflix and enjoy and chill. So this is the best way to deal with distractions. So don't try to eliminate them, but rather allocate time for them, so that you are not being deprived of them, and your mind doesn't crave them too much. So this is the step. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. So next step we would be seeing at procrastination. So what is procrastination? So we would be like avoiding the task and postponing it for tomorrow, or like into a day future. and we would be eventually trying to skip the work. So what are the causes of procrastination? It's lack of clarity, like we don't know what we want to do, or like what we have to do. And also the fear of failure, that will we be able to complete the task, or uh, or it might be a boring task, or you are like not having the sufficient skills to complete the task, which causes you irritation and headache and unable to focus on the work. So what is the solution to it? So the best solution is, rather than running away, facing it and doing it, and you would be eventually figuring out what you have to do, whom you have to seek support. And also don't aim at perfection, because nothing can be perfect and you can't hit 100% in the one go. So rather try to aim at 70 or 80%, where the work is not under underperforming. And also don't it's not that you don't have to aim for the excellence, but rather if you are aiming for excellence and perfection and not doing anything, that is going to cause a negative effect. So how to use getting straight into the work and figuring things out as you make progress. So let's say you have scheduled a time to read a book, but you are not even feeling like reading a book. So what you have to do, just sit and open the book, and you don't have to read, just get into that position, get into that environment. And once you get into that environment, you would be like, okay, now I have sat down with the book, or now I have opened the video and like sitting in front of the screen, just watching that exercise video. So now as I am watching, what is the harm of if I continue to do the activity? Or it might not be simple activities like reading a book or doing an exercise, but rather it would be more complex, like preparing some project as report for your important project, or any other activity like going out to friends event. So without missing, if you just get started, eventually you would be able to figure out things. So in that way, that is a very important step of just getting started, and you would be able to beat the procrastination. So just getting the initial push is the hardest thing. Once you get, the ball will keep rolling. So that concludes this step. Welcome back. So now we would be looking at what is overscheduling. So don't make everything an event. Only create events for the things which are really important, and which you are keep procrastinating, and you know that they are important, but you keep procrastinating on them, and you keep avoiding them. So also it gets very tricky when you like this scheduling, and you would want to schedule for everything. So like let's say you're creating a schedule, but here let's say you want to take a nap in between this. So if you create another event saying that from 6:30 to 6:45 I want to take a nap, so this would be getting very tedious. So always remember that we are creating these events and everything to make our life simple, not to make it more complicated and more complex for us. And also, if you look at these various activities which you have to doing, so if you know that you're going to work from every day from 9 to 6, you don't really have to add it into your calendar again. So it's not that everything needs to be in your calendar, but rather the things which definitely you want to do, only those you need to add up into the calendar. And let's say that you keep postponing and avoiding that reading a book, so then this should definitely be in your calendar. But like if you are able to do it, and if you are like it has already become a habit, so there is no point in adding to the calendar and making it's an overkill, because it's already in a habit. So you don't really have to explicitly create another event and uh, make it very complex for yourself. So don't overschedule and make it over complicated. Always remember that you have to schedule so that you would be working, but not the vice versa, where you have to work, you have to schedule. So remember this point, and avoid overscheduling, and schedule only what is truly important. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. So next one is, this is a new issue which we have been facing in our current generation, which is being overproductive. So once you have accomplished a big task, instead of taking one step back and celebrating it, rather they're jumping right into the next one. It's like a never-ending pile of work. If you keep working, the more work is getting. being assigned to you. So in that way soon you would be experiencing a burnt out. So always remember the point that we are working in efficient way so that we can work, complete the work and relax and do other activities, but not that we would like to do more and more and more work. So always avoid this trap of being overproductive, and don't make work as a reward for completion of work, but rather take time to relax and don't feel guilty about being relaxing and taking your time out. Hi, welcome to the slide on multitasking. Hi, welcome to the slide on distraction. Hi, welcome to this task on procrastination. As you can see that if we try to do multitasking of the relevant of same type of task at together, we won't be able to understand anything. So this is very straightforward and simple answer to the multitasking issue. Try to focus only at one thing, and on the things which you could really multitask is listening to music or listening to some other thing while you, so that it is not demanding, mentally straining you. So that is a true multitasking. And also another possible multitasking is assigning your work to someone else. So like while you are working on your task, they could also be contributing to something crucial. So by delegation of tasks, and also ensure you don't delegate your entire work to them, but rather try to assess and what they can do, only delegate those works to them. So this is the take on multitasking. So try to focus only on one thing at a time, and it might be hard, but once you keep doing it, you would be keep getting better at it. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the section on tips for faster learning. So, for faster learning, you have to be clear on what you really want to learn and what is the output you are expecting from yourself or the course you are learning. So, once you are clear about the course and once you are clear about the understanding, whatever you're getting, so you would be able to easily uh, assess yourself, like how much you have made the progress and what you need to do and what you're missing out. And also, as we are living in the digital era where most of the learning is happening virtually, it is much better if you are able to consume content in a for learning in a quicker way and able to grasp the concepts in a quicker way. So I have used ChatGPT in excessively for creation of this course. As you can see that I'm getting different points and how to like title suggestions and this sort of suggestions, and using the latest technology for your advantage would be able to help you create this reach your goal in much a quicker way. And apart from ChatGPT, there are many other websites which help you check your grammar and also give you the answers and provide the solution. And YouTube is a great resource where you would be able to learn new video how to videos on various topics. So being using the technologies and the tools available for us would be helping us to increase our productivity potentially and help us do the work in a much efficient and less error prone way. And also it's my personal suggestion where if you, whenever you are content or courses or any video which you have to consume, so once you skim through the videos or skim through the entire text and able to grasp the key points, then you would be able to understand what are the key areas and where you have to focus more and which one you have to do, which are the key areas. Like we have discussed in the Pareto principle or 80-20 rule, only 20% of the key points or the subject would be giving you 80% results. And also as we have discussed in the Parkinson's law, the more time you spend trying to learn or understand, the more you would be expanding and learning less. So rather be fast, be quick, and try to maximize the output. And once you keep doing it, you would be getting habituated to it, and you would be soon be able to do the task in a fast and efficient way. So that's for this video. Thank you. Now we have reached the last section of our course. So once you have completed your work or like completed your task or like reach your goals, please always take a step back and enjoy the moment, because life isn't a narrow thing or one thing would be completing the life itself. So the more and more quickly you are able to finish the work. You can do things which you really like to do, like you can watch Netflix, or you can spend a lot of time on social media, or like you would like to go out with your friends and family for picnics, or you would like to go and play out in the parks, or just look at the sky laying down, and there's a lot of time for leisure. So what we generally get wrong is the more work we do, we get a kick out of it, and as long as we're doing it for passion and we're enjoying it, then it's fine. But once you stop enjoying the work and it becomes a burnout, but you keep pushing it for no reason and you're getting no output, so then it is always a sensible solution to reward yourself for the work and progress you have made, and take a step back and relax, because life is also meant for relaxing and enjoying. So don't feel guilty for relaxing, and enjoy and make time for more leisure, because once you are able to complete one day's work in half day, so don't try to take up next day's work in the remaining half day if you are really not passionate about the work, or it's not really pushing. So you have to always, you can also make time for leisure. And also it varies from individual to individual. If you really like your work and you like building your business, or like if you like enjoying working, then you can keep on working. It's up to individual choice and preference. So but if you are able to give yourself some leisure time and letting your brain relax, then you would be getting more and more efficient. So it's a personal choice, but it's also a great suggestion that if you just relax and lie down or sit idle, so that would be also helping your brain greatly to unwind and relax, because leisure is also important. So that's for this video. Thank you.